Hey guys, and what's going on? It's Master Dragon. Today I'm going to be telling you the best brokerages you guys should use if you are in Canada, as I've done a lot of research on this because I was looking to get away from some brokerages, as some of them are just completely bad. Like, did you guys know in the States they have a bunch of brokerages which don't charge you any fees at all for options or even equities or even trading stocks or even just getting your own stocks or ETFs? But in Canada, you have brokerages such as Scotia Bank, Royal Bank, what else is there? SqueezeTrade, all of these places where they just basically charge you for each share or whatever their fees are, right? Like, I've seen so much, so I've actually compiled it down to the best brokerages that I currently see, and I'll tell you all about it in this video. The thing is, this is what I used to use. My friend, he told me, you know, just get a SqueezeTrade account, whatever, sign up. It was like in 2020, and you know, made a decent amount of money and played a little GME and AMC. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch those stocks. They're hardcore gambles. I can't even keep up with them. You can actually do some technical analysis, but like they're just complete gambles. I'd rather stick to something a little bit more consistent, and what I've been trading so far. But basically, so this is the first thing I used in my entire brokerage life. So basically 1 cent per share, and the minimum per order was $5 to $10. I think this is USD. For me, actually it might be Canadian, I'm not too sure. But this is $5 per trade, and then $10 maximum per trade for stocks, individual stocks. ETFs are completely free until you sell them. When you sell them, it's 1 cent per share, so each is like $5 per minimum order, or $10 if you sell it. And each option is going to be about $9.95 minimum, as well as each contract is worth about $1, right? And they have more details down here: mutual funds, CVD, bonds, etc. Like you know, something's free, right? But dude, $10 per trade, or like if you say you're buying 1,000 shares of, I don't know, Palantir, you know, the stock that the CEO sold at the top, and then everyone's now holding bags at the bottom. Yeah, that would cost about let's say you want to buy 1,000 shares, that would have cost $10. Did you, and I know maybe Canadians watching this are like, that's an alright deal, right? Did you guys know in the States they have free shares and free options, like commission free? I'm not sure what they make their money off of, maybe margin or like transferring accounts. But I'm going to show you what the two best ones in my opinions are, and which ones you should get started with if you're thinking of doing it. Again, I don't recommend Royal Bank. I have Royal Bank. I don't recommend it. No, don't even. They have fees everywhere. That's how they make their money, and they really know they have like a customer base who they can lead into their trading or stocks and stuff like that, mutual funds, portfolio and stuff. That's how they kind of get you into having it all in one place. But you should know what kind of fees there are, right? Like, you should know what they're charging you. That's why we got the one I'm using currently is Joldans. It's a French one. It's from Quebec. I really like it a lot, and I'll explain why. So each equity and ETF, zero commission on every trade, or if you just want to, you know, sell and buy, it's zero commission. Options is $1.25. Minimum per order is $8.75. Now, let me tell you a little secret. Now, I was like, yo, I got a little big portfolio. You better give me a discount. And because I do have a big portfolio, and I even threatened them. I'm like, I might leave to Interactive Brokers if you don't lower my fees. And they gave me 75 cents per contract, and then they also gave me less fees on margin, which I never recommend using unless you no, I don't even recommend using it. You will explode your account if you use margin, so don't ever use it. I use it. I have exploded it. I'm in the process of recovering, but it's a really interesting process. It's accelerating really fast, which I'll talk about maybe in another video. Yeah, margin is something I don't recommend anyone using unless you know what you're doing. Obviously I did not. I just followed me Kevin. He was buying the dip and they kept dipping. So that's a little story I'll tell you guys about that maybe in another video. But nice contract here. Mutual funds, $0, no commissions on most mutual funds. Fixed income insecurities, $50 minimum trade. I don't even know what the hell this is. I don't even care. You get some nice general fee. There's a general fee, by the way. They're waived if you have 6 or more trades that have been proceeding in 12 months. If the value of portfolio is 15,000 or more, right? So which is held in a registered account, RRSP, RESP, RRIF, and I mean there's a little bit more. Yeah, just kind of they want it to be for traders kind of more, and you need to have a certain amount of money in it. So you just, if you really want, you just do like 6 or more trades. This is proceeding 12 months. I want you guys to kind of read more of this. I'll have, you know, you can just Google it and just do Disney platform fees. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't really apply to me because I trade more than 6 trades a month, right? I mean, basically, you just need to have $15,000 or more. You can call customer service about this one because the last time I checked, I had to do a certain amount of trades per month, but this apparently is 12 months. So literally all you do, if you don't want to trade, just want to be long term, all you do is, let's say you want to buy, I don't know, let's just say you want to buy Tesla, right? What you do is you buy Tesla and then you sell it and then you buy it and you sell it and then you buy it and you sell it, literally all in the span of 30 seconds. And that actually, that meets the requirement. It sounds kind of stupid, but that meets the requirement of this 12 months inactive period. So you're good to go. I even asked them, can I do this? And they said, yeah, you could do that. And I'm just like, okay. So in my opinion, this is the best if you want to, you know, go in and out of stocks, sell and buy. Options is a little pricier. I even think it's a little, sometimes it could be a little worse than Quest Trade because it's $1 per contract. This is $1.25. Again, I have 75 cents. So maybe if you threaten them and argue and say, I want to move to another brokerage, they might give you one. It worked for me. I do have a big portfolio, so they don't want to lose me as a customer. So we'll see. They also gave me a less margin fee. I think it was like from 6% to 5% because of that. The next one I do want to talk about is interactive brokers. This is probably the best if you want to do options. As you can see here, if you have IBKR Lite, it's $0 per share. And then if you have IBKR Pro, it's 0.0005 to 0.00035 per share, right? And then options. This in my opinion is the one you want to use if you want to be playing options. So if you want to make an options account, this is probably the best. You can also do futures. On Joldans, I don't know how to use futures, but apparently on here you can do futures, right? They have a little bit more options, so I do recommend using this if you want to do options. Now, of course, if we look up these, if you want to just do stocks and stuff like that, yeah, you can see there is a little fee if you don't have IBKR Lite. I'm pretty sure this is an option you can choose if you're not doing too much trading. If you're doing probably a lot of trading, maybe doing some what's it called, options. I think Pro is a lot better. And then yeah, again, this is Canada. This is for Canadian, I'm pretty sure. As you can see, this is for like Canadian stocks. And then this is what you can do. I know someone in the US said, sorry, in UK said they use IBKR and then they get charged 0.65 per contract. So he's actually getting the US rate, as you can see right about here. Right here, this is their tier, right? So if you do less than 10,000, depending on what you got, you know, premium, all that, 25 cents, 50 cents, 65 cents, or it could be you're trading 10 to 50,000, 25 cents, 50 cents. I mean, these are a lot of contracts. If you're doing 100,000 contracts per month, it's 15 cents per contract. Or if you have light, it is 65 cents. And of course, the minimum order is $1. So this is really the best for doing options. And as for stocks, well, when I go to stocks and ETFs, you can get 0 if you have light. Unless you have Pro, then for some reason you're charged. I don't know why. There is a minimum order, $1 and 0.35, and of course in options like 65 cents is still a good price, but of course you don't get to trade stocks for free. It's a little confusing, correct? You see what I mean, right? There are some commission free, oh, no transaction fees for ETFs. So if you're trying to buy SPY or QQQ or stuff like that, there's no fees for that, so that's good. But a little weird. They have $0 for this, but then 0.005 cents. That is technically a lot if you're, you don't have too much money, right? It adds up in the end. So depending on what you want, I do recommend getting Des Joldans, or you can go for IBKR. This looks good. I actually kind of recommend IBKR if you're doing light and you want to do maybe some options. You get a benefit of that. And if you want to upgrade the pro or tiered, then of course, yeah, that's a better value on your options, right? So whichever you guys want to go with, go for it. I do not recommend doing any sort of bank brokerage. I don't recommend Scotiabank. I don't recommend Royal Bank. I don't recommend any of those banks. Their fees are ridiculous. I'm just trying to make this video to show you how much of a scam a lot of brokerages are doing in Canada. And if you look at this, well, I mean, it's way better than what they're charging on those scam brokerages like banks. They are awful, and you guys should know about this. You guys don't, give them a lot of money. You should not. Like, what a scam. Kind of a scam. Yeah, this option's a little scammy. I mean, I am paying this much for each contract, or minimum each order for contract, right? I have to kind of deal with it. I think, yeah, definitely this is a lot better for the contracts. IBKR looks pretty good. I don't have experience with it, but I do have experience with this. I did like this because I was only going to trade shares. But it turns out now I'm doing options, and they gave me 75 cents per contract. You can maybe argue that too. But yeah, I probably would recommend maybe going with IBKR. I'm looking at this again, and I think maybe I should have gone with these guys. I'm a little committed to what my platform I picked, because I didn't really understand this, but now I'm reading this. Wow, this is a lot better. I actually recommend Interactive Brokers. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.